Hello, ladies and gentlemen. You know, you can spend the whole day going backward and forth talking about Trump and what he represents and what that political party represents or those Trumpers represent. And why do we constantly talk about these kinds of things? We say the man is out of office, he's irrelevant, except where those legal pursuits are taking place, relevant to all of his criminality. But why are we still staying here? I suggest that we're staying here because we don't want to face the truth or respond truthfully. Or maybe we don't know what the truth is and we're just caught somewhere in a vice, not knowing which way to go. Now, when you think about it like that, it kind of makes it seem that the real power, the control, is someplace else outside of where any of us might be thinking it is. And it is actually using the political parties, the normal Republican Party is at one point in time, depending upon what's happening in society, as the bad cop, or the Democratic Party is the good cop, bad cop. Right now, you would want to say that the Republican Party represents the bad cop, Democrats represent the good cop. But at a time when somebody on the Republican side has jumped and grabbed a hold of the wheel and is going down a path as fast as it possibly can, utilizing all of the benefits of lying and crazy stuff, you know, just to do what it does. And here, the remaining Republicans or the Democrats sitting there lost, not knowing what to do. When everything that has happened in the past few years has been an indication to the people everywhere, especially in America, every level, rich and poor, regardless of whatever ethnicity, you have actually seen the benefits, the fruits of lies. You have seen the power of lies. You have seen it in such a way you can understand how the first lie started, and it's been going on ever since. Just like people just drag, and other people can't understand why. Can't they see this? And yet they're dragging. And then those who are not dragging are still held on to something else. There are limitations that they have that prevents them from committing to the principles of life. And it makes everybody guilty. You know, you say, well, I was willing to go and start soup lines. I went and fed a lot of people. Yes, you did. Why? You did it because you were permitted to do it within the system of the government that you were living under. If the government system had discontinued that permission, you would have stopped. You would have stopped, just like you would have stopped. Anyway, so that's the game that's being played, good cop, bad cop. But the door is still open. The door is still open. I declare, when you listen to Biden talk about stuff, it sounds so good. After been listening to what the Republicans talk about, people who are conservative, people who want to play God, who can only see themselves as being this and that and everybody else is, you know. Well, never understanding that all things belong to God. Nothing belongs to the white people or the people who call themselves superior to others. Nothing belongs to you. Nothing. Nothing belongs to you. And those of you who got nothing, even that nothing belongs to you. But in the light of life, everything belongs to you. Can you receive it? Well, anyway, I just thought I'd take a moment to say something about this bad cop, good cop thing with the Republicans and Democrats, but at the same time, it's just to keep you confused. But you have the opportunity to wake up. This is why I'm here at this moment, to remind you that there is a God you can't see, but you can't allow that God to live within you so that we can see the God you're talking about, the God you're lifting up. All right? Let's take care of business. Until next time, Eddie Marcus saying goodbye.